If you take it from some researchers, there are, give or take, 8.7 million different species living on the planet. 8.7 million. In other words, for every single individual living in New York City, there's a totally different, completely unique animal. You're more than aware of some of them, of course. But for every standard issue lion or bear, there's a Northern Hairy Nosed Wombat or a Hispaniolan Selenidine. Herein are the rarest animals on Earth, ranging from the cute to the extraordinary to the downright scary. Due to their status as a delicacy in China and Vietnam, and the belief that their scales have medicinal powers, all 4 Asian species of pangolin are currently listed as endangered or critically endangered, says Ian Britton, who works in animal rescue in Namibia for Rarest Namibia and runs the Pangolin & Co. Instagram. In addition, he warns, the 4 species of African pangolin are quickly moving in that direction, too, meaning toward critically endangered. With their unique look and scales made of keratin, yes, the same keratin that people pay big bucks for at the hair salon, it's unfortunate that the pangolin holds the distinction as the world's most trafficked animal. The Seneca white deer. The Seneca white deer are an extremely rare herd of deer who are leucidic, meaning they lack pigmentation in their body, but still have brown eyes. Due to their limited number, there are about 300 in total. The species was given a protected space at the former Seneca Army Depot, where they are free from predators and open to the public to view. The elephant shrew. Indigenous to the Boni Dodori forest in Kenya, he explains, the elephant shrew has a very unusual appearance, with the body of a mouse and the head of a miniaturized anteater. Unfortunately, due to deforestation, he says, the shrew's population has shrunk rapidly, and it probably won't be all that long until it disappears entirely. Approximately 13,000 total elephant shrews still exist along 19 different subspecies in the world, though some populations such as those in the Guide Ruins National Monument number as few as 20 individuals. The tea liger. The tea liger, says Danielle Radin, a journalist and ethologist, is one of the rarest animals on the planet. In fact, this man-made mix between a liger and a tiger is barely spotted. There exists one in Oroville, California, she says, as well as somewhere between 6 and 10 in total around the globe. While they are usually much larger than the average tiger cub, the species, unlike other Dr. Moreau-like crossbreeds, don't usually have the health problems of their hybrid peers, meaning there's a possibility of their population increasing. The Northern Hairy Nosed Wombat. While you may have seen a wombat at your local zoo, odds are you've never set sights on this furry fella. Born with spectacularly poor eyesight, these cute critters use their noses to search for food in the darkness. All in all, Radin explains, there are only about 115 left in the wild, all of which are found in Queensland, Australia. The Yangtze finless porpoise. The Yangtze River, the longest river in Asia, was once home to 2 species of dolphin, the finless porpoise and the Baiji dolphin. However, due to man-made environmental changes, the Baiji dolphin went extinct in 2006. Its brethren, the finless porpoise, is known for possessing a mischievous smile and the heightened intelligence of a gorilla. Unfortunately, its population is quickly going the way of the Baiji dolphin, currently being listed as critically endangered by the WWF. As of 2013, there were 1,000 of them, though that number is thought to have decreased since then. The vaquita is the world's rarest marine mammal, discovered in 1958 and having been driven almost to extinction since then. With large gray fins and a dark ring around its eyes, this porpoise is recognizable immediately, though they will quickly swim away when approached. Due to their often being drowned in nets used by illegal fishing operations in the Gulf of California, the vaquita has been reduced to a population of around 30 individuals, and seems likely to go extinct before most of people ever get to see one. The Seola. Discovered in 1992, the Seola is a rare breed of mammal native to Vietnam. With 2 long, parallel horns, the creature is often referred to as the Asian unicorn. Resembling an antelope, but technically related to cattle, the Seola are found only in the Annamite Mountains of Vietnam and Laos, making their population, albeit certainly extremely small, unknown in exact figures to researchers. The Amur leopard is unique for its kind in that, instead of the savanna, it settled in the Russian Far East. With particularly warm fur, and the ability to run up to 37 miles per hour, the Amur is truly a feat of nature. Despite a lifespan of 10 to 15 years, however, the Amur is extremely rare, with only about 84 currently being counted by the WWF. Hectors dolphins are not only the rarest but also the smallest marine dolphin in the world. With short, husky bodies and distinctive facial markings, these unique dolphins are found only in the waters along New Zealand's North Island. Current estimates place the species at around 7,000 individuals, with some subspecies having populations as small as 55. The Borneo pygmy elephant, known for being the gentlest of its Asian elephant cousins, has oversized ears, a bulging, and a tail too long for its frame, which often drag on the ground behind them. Despite their cuteness, and their status as the smallest elephants in all of Asia, the Borneo pygmy is critically endangered due to poaching and deforestation, placing their current population at approximately 1,500. The black-spotted Couscous is a frightening-looking little bugger, with vertical pupils and arched front claws. Only found in New Guinea, the Couscous has sadly been driven to the brink of extinction due to hunting pressures and deforestation. While exact population numbers are not available, the species is listed as rare, and has been critically endangered since 2010, in some cases extirpated completely from its territory. The Hispaniolan Selenidine holds a few distinctions outside of its rarity, as one of the few mammals able to produce venom, as well as one of the last members of a lineage of shrews likely to have lived alongside the dinosaurs. Despite this storied past, however, the Selenidine has faced serious pressures since European colonization introduced rats and other predators into their environment. Coupled with a low reproductive rate, 2 litters of 1 to 3 offspring a year, the Selenidine finds itself critically endangered as one of the rarest animals left on Earth. While exact population figures are unknown, the Selenidine only occupies a scant area of 100 square kilometers in Haiti. Since their discovery in 1974, the hooded grieb, who have been found in Argentina and Chile, have seen their population decline by 98% due to climate change and invasive predators. Coupled with a low reproductive rate, this distinct animal is now on the verge of disappearing, with only about 800 members left. Formerly known as monkey-eating eagle, this Philippines native is one of the strongest birds of prey, able to use its strong beak to attack monkeys, snakes, and lizards. Despite being named the national bird of the Philippines, however, this eagle has faced serious population pressures in the past 40 years due to deforestation and severe weather, leaving them with a population under 300. The northern Darwin's frog, endemic to Chile, is one of only 2 frogs in the world to undergo mouth brooding, in which a child is reared within its father's vocal sac. Despite being around since at least 55 million years ago, the frog has been all but wiped from the face of the Earth. One has not been seen since 1981, largely due to deforestation, climate change, and possibly disease. Nonetheless, hope remains, according to the Zoological Society of London, that one may be seen eventually, and so they are not yet listed as completely extinct. Known for being extremely slow, some might say lazy, the pygmy three-toed sloth can only be found on an island off of Panama. In addition, they only leave their homes in the canopy of the trees in order to defecate, an activity which they can go almost a week without doing. And, due to environmental changes, the sloth is even more hard to find than usual. Experts place its population at under 100, and shrinking. The Seychelles sheath-tailed bat, so called because of its long, membranous cape-like skin, which can be lengthened or shortened for help during flights, was once common on the Seychelles Islands. Due to the clearance of their habitat for plantations, however, their population has undergone intense shrinkage, numbering at less than 100 today.